Right, so hopefully you can see my screen now. But anyway, like I said, you're going to need a pen and paper. And for anybody who's catching up on the replay of this, grab yourself a pen and paper before you get started, because we are going to be going through a few different exercises, helping you to kind of get a bit of better understanding about where you're at in terms of different areas of lifestyle, and then helping you kind of create a plan then moving forward. If you are watching the replay, you can always hit the pause button whenever you need to, just to make sure that you do get everything written down that you are going to get through when we jump into each of the areas. But anyway, welcome everybody anyway to part one, which is all about mastering your lifestyle. And this is kind of really about making you, I suppose, more consciously aware of different areas of your life. And then we're going to be going through an exercise where you're going to literally start rating things on a scale of 1 to 10. And then we'll try and map out a few different things that you feel you need to be doing to help improve on each of those areas. So to kick it off anyway, what we're going to be going through is we've got 8 different areas. And these are kind of the key lifestyle areas that we're going to focus on, which can absolutely make some positive changes in your life when you actually become a bit more mentally aware about where you're at with each of the areas, and then you start implementing steps to help you progress and move forward. And this is also the foundation for setting your journey in motion, for helping you achieve what it is that you want and become the person that you really want to be. So if you want to lose weight, improve your health, improve your eating habits, improve your mindset, this is going to be the foundation of getting you started. So to kick it off, what we're going to do is we're going to start with number 1, which is going to be the food. So all you're simply going to do is write down the word food, and beside that, you're going to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10. So that means 10 means your food is absolutely fantastic. Number 1 means that your food is crap and you really need to start working on it. So that's the very first question you need to ask yourself. Where would you rate yourself right now with your food, with your eating habits on a scale of 1 to 10? Right, and once you write that down, again, this is all about you, so there is no right or wrong answer to this. So I just want you to write down 1 to 10 where you feel you're at. So if you write down a 5, that's grand. But the next question I want to ask you is, what do you feel needs to happen to get you closer to that 10? So it could be, I want you to come up with 2 to 3 ideas here. So it could be stop picking in the evening. It could be like, right, I need to start preparing my meals the night before, or I need to start making better food choices when I'm eating out, or I need to watch my portion sizes, or I need to be more mindful when I'm eating. So see if you can come up with 2 to 3 things that you feel would need to happen in order for you to move that scale and bring you closer to that 10. Cool. So what we're going to do now is we're going to move on to the next one, which is going to be exercise. And this doesn't have to be just about going to the gym. It could be getting up, walking, hiking, running. It could be going to the gym. It could be doing classes. So whatever you feel exercise is that relates to you, it doesn't always have to be going into the gym lifting weights. At the end of the day, exercise is about movement. And if you want to be able to lose weight, drop body fat, movement is going to be a key element to making sure you're burning off those excess calories to get you where you want to be. So again, ask yourself, where do you kind of sit right now in terms of exercise on a scale of 1 to 10? Cool. And once you write that down, ask yourself, what needs to happen to get yourself closer to that 10? So it could be getting to the gym more often. It could be trying some classes, getting out for walks, going for a run, going for a swim. And with movement as well, it's about doing something that you enjoy rather than forcing yourself to do something that you don't like. So when you kind of think about exercise, movement and stuff like that, like if you do not like going to the gym, or if you do not like doing certain classes, then you should not do them, because you're not setting yourself up in a way for long-term success then. Because if you don't like doing something and you're pushing yourself to do it, it's going to be only so long before you say, you know what, fuck this, I'm not doing this anymore. So it's all about doing something that you do enjoy. And when it comes to exercise as well, if you're not someone that has been going to gym, or if you're not doing much exercise at the moment, it's going to be about going out and trying different things as well. Find out what it is that you enjoy, because when you find something you enjoy, it's so much easier to maintain that then long term. So cool. We'll move on to the next one. And the next one is looking at our stress levels. So again, where do you kind of sit on this scale, on a scale of 1 to 10? And 10 on this means that you're stressed out of your head. Or sorry, 1 on this means you're stressed out of your head, so you're kind of doing it the opposite. So you want to try and get yourself into closer to that 10 mark, where you're in a lot more calm state, that you know how to control yourself, that you don't let things kind of upset you that much. So again, what needs to happen in order to get you closer to that 10 mark, that you are in that more calm state? Could be things like learning to let go, not letting things you can't control affect you, learning to take a step back and take a breather, stop overthinking, start doing stuff like meditation, mindfulness, getting out for walks. So these are things that can all help bring yourself back into that more of a calm state. So if you're someone that really struggles with stress, then this is something I want you to kind of really think about and asking yourself, what do you feel you need to do to help improve on your stress levels? Cool, we move on to the next one, and it's simply looking at your sleep. So at the end of the day, sleep is going to be really important, because sleep is really about helping us recover from the day before. And if you're not getting enough sleep, it's causing excess stress on the body. And you're never going to really kind of recover properly, which can have a negative impact, not only on your health, but on your weight and everything else around you. So again, on a scale of 1 to 10, where do you kind of see you sitting with your sleep at the moment? And once you write that down, you need to ask yourself, what needs to happen to get closer to that 10? So how can you improve on your sleep? So it could be stuff like switch off from work, or not scrolling on your phone for 2 hours before bed. Could be cutting out drinking so much coffee in the afternoons. Maybe giving yourself some time to switch off and relax from work, and that you're not working up till 10, 11 o'clock at night, or staring at a laptop or whatever. Another good thing that you could do as well is that if you're someone that kind of really overthinks, and you find that you get into bed and you're struggling to sleep and your mind is overthinking, you can do something called a mind dump, which is basically just say, have like a notebook and pen beside your bed, and say 10 minutes before you go to bed, you literally just spend 5 minutes and just writing down whatever pops into your mind. Just write it down. So what you're doing is you're trying to take it from your subconscious out of your head into the page. So when you do actually lie down, that you're not getting all these things playing around in your head and stopping you from sleeping. Also, you can do stuff like meditation or breathing exercises that can massively help as well with improving on your sleep and getting you more into, I suppose, that relaxed state, so it's easier to fall asleep. Cool, we're going to move on to the next one, which is simply hydration. So looking at your water intake on a day-to-day, where would you kind of put yourself on that scale of 1 to 10? Where do you kind of feel you're sitting at right now? And again, ask yourself the question, what needs to happen in order to get you closer to that 10? So it could be something like having a water bottle on your desk, or having a water bottle with you. Because obviously if you're someone that works at a desk and you don't have any water bottle there, you don't have a glass of water, you're not going to be more inclined to get up and go get a glass of water every half hour or so. Whereas if there's a bottle there and you're looking at it, you're more inclined to take a sip off it. Could be like challenging yourself to get, say, 2 to 3 liters of water in every day. Could like have, say, a pint of water with each meal you have. So again, this reflects back on you and asking yourself, what do you feel you need to do to improve your hydration and get more water into you? Cool. From there, we'll move on to the next one, which is based on family. So again, where do you kind of rate your, I suppose, relationship with your family on that scale of 1 to 10? And then what do you feel needs to happen in order to get it closer to a 10? So sometimes people need to focus on, I suppose, spending more time with the family, building relationships, having more fun, whether it's kind of like holidays, weekend activities. So what do you feel you could be doing more of? Could be if you're someone that's really busy. It could be like switching off from work when you're supposed to. So there's probably lots of little things that you may not even think of that you could start improving on that will help build a stronger relationship with your family. Cool. Next one then is similar, and it's friends, social life. So again, on a scale of 1 to 10, where do you kind of feel you sit with that right now? And then asking yourself, what needs to happen to improve on this and get closer to a 10? Again, it could be organizing more fun activities that you could do with friends, going out for food, inviting people over to your house, whatever. So it's about asking yourself, what do you feel you need to be doing to help improve on that area? Asking yourself as well, like, how often could you actually start committing to meeting up with friends? So if this is an area that you do want to focus on or you do want to improve on, then it's just simply about just asking yourself that question, what do you feel needs to happen? Cool. And then the last part of this is focus on personal development. So personal development is simply just anything that's going to help you grow as a person. So even just watching this video or attending these masterclass and stuff, or attending, or even just like attending the whole week and catching up on everything we're doing this week, this will be part of your personal development as well. So if you do want to improve on yourself in any way at all, this is going to be another vital part. So again, on a scale of 1 to 10, where do you feel you kind of sit at the moment with doing personal development stuff? And then ask yourself, what needs to happen in order to improve on this and move closer to a 10? So things like asking yourself, how are you challenging yourself to grow as a person? What is it you could be doing or could be learning? Could be like reading books or listening to audiobooks, pushing yourself outside your comfort zone. So these are all things that can help you develop yourself as a person. So as well, asking yourself, what is it that you need to learn in order to grow and to push yourself to become more? Cool. So then to finish off on this, then what I want you to do is kind of think back right now, or even just look at the stuff that you've written down and thinking back what we just kind of gone through there. And I want you to write down 5 of the most important things you know you need to start changing right now, that you know that can have a positive impact on your lifestyle. So just scroll back through each of those areas that we kind of went through there. Like there was 8 different areas that we went through, and ask yourself, what are the 5 most important things that you've kind of written down already that you could put a little tick beside it and say, you know what, I'm going to run a focus on that, and that. So you want to have stuff that's going to stand out for you, that you know that, right, I keep putting this off, I keep saying I'm going to improve on this, but I never do. And it's just about making that commitment to yourself to actually improving on those areas right now. And once you kind of come up with those 5, next I want you to write down what you feel will be the biggest challenges in making those changes. Because at the end of the day, if you're not already doing those things, then there is something stopping you, or there's something standing in your way. And you just need to kind of come up with, so what can stop you, what will get in the way, or what has been getting in the way. So it's about making you more consciously and mentally aware of what's kind of getting in your way at the moment that's stopping you from progressing and moving forward. And it could have been stuff like, say, around nutrition, that I know I keep snacking in the evening. So it's about making that conscious choice to say, do you know what, I'm going to stop doing that, because I know it's not getting me to where I want to be. So if you want to achieve something, then something has to change. You need to be doing something different that's going to put you on that right path to get you to where you want to be. And then lastly, when you come up with those 5 different areas and you come up with the challenges and stuff, I want you to ask yourself, what positive impact will it have on your life when you overcome those challenges and when you achieve those things? So when you start thinking about the impact it can have for you, it's going to create some more positivity in your mind and give you that extra bit of a boost to actually take action on those things. Because at the end of the day, it's when we recognize challenges, it's then we can actually start to overcome them. Right. So questions, if anybody is even watching back in the recording or whatever, if you've any questions at all, pop them into the comments, and I will get onto them straight away. But hopefully this kind of helps, and it does kind of, I suppose, create that very first step for you, and creating a bit more awareness around different kind of areas of your lifestyle. And that's what this first day is really about, is about creating that awareness, making you think about different things. Also, as well, it can be really good to start setting those seeds in your subconscious mind, because when you start to hear something and you start to think about it, and you go, right, you know what, if I start doing this, this is what's going to happen, and this is the impact it can have for me. Over the next couple of days or even weeks, it's going to start manifesting in the back of your mind. And it's going to be you will be able to take action on it a lot better, and you will start coming up with new ideas as well that will help you progress and move forward. So yeah, guys, hopefully you got something out of this. I'd love your feedback as well in the comments from this, as I do think it's a great stepping stone to get you started. And I look forward then to seeing you all tomorrow on day 2, which is all about nutrition. So I think nutrition is something that most people want to learn most about. So I'm looking forward to actually sharing all that with you guys tomorrow. So catch you then.